Okay, here we are, guys, for round one of the PTQ. Should be seeing our hand here in just a moment. So very happy with this hand. Definitely happy to keep. We have enough land to be just fine. Looks like we could be up against either Wolf Run or Red-Green Aggro. So we're going to go ahead and probe here. I'm hoping that our turn one play is going to be a champion, so definitely want to cast probe here. Okay. So it does look like it is going to be traditional Wolf Run here. Okay. And there's the champion, so that's definitely helped out here. Our plan is to go turn one champion, turn two gather, into Snapcaster gather again. So there's the rampant and an extra land. Okay. Here we could go champion collar, which I think is fine also. And then we can get more off of gather. So I think that I think we just want to go champion collar here. Okay, so he's down to one land. He's used the rampant growth here. Unfortunately, he did draw Slagstorm, so that is unfortunate. Okay, so now we can either Snapcaster for probe. I think we still just want to gather here though, just to kind of get the beats down. He's going to be going into Huntmaster next, so let's see. I think we still just want to gather here. This way, if he plays Huntmaster, we can go Mortar Pod, then equip a human, and take out the Huntmaster. So now we're just hoping he doesn't have Titan this turn. If he has Titan, it's going to be pretty rough. There's the Titan. So definitely in a pretty rough spot at this point. We really kind of need to get the combo going here pretty soon in order to take down Titan. Potential cards we could draw here that would help. We may need to use Snapcaster. Okay, there's the Paladin, which definitely helps. At this point, we really just need to get the need to make sure we get Metalcraft here to start comboing. So I think the play here is we want to Snapcaster for probe, and then let's see. So even if we draw an equipment this turn, we're still going to want to play Paladin. Let's see. I think we just yeah, I think we just Puresteel and then Snapcaster for probe. We could also just like equip collar into the human so we can block the wolf and then just Snapcaster, then play Puresteel next turn. I'm not sure that I want to put Puresteel out there right away. Yeah, I think that I think regardless, we're going to Snapcaster first of all. Okay. So Trinket Mage will help us get the combo, so with that in mind, I think we need to just drop Paladin this turn. So like hopefully this next turn we go Trinket Mage into collar, have enough to take down the Titan, and then we can use the Snapcaster to get more fodder next turn with the Gather the Townsfolk. So let's see, he can pump 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6. He can do 14 on the table. So I think Snapcaster has to trade with Wolf. We go to 1. Then we try to stabilize. I think that's got to be the play. Not sure why he didn't pump the other creature for the extra point of damage, but I guess it doesn't matter that much. Okay. So let's see, if we Trinket Mage for collar, that's going to be 2, 4, not quite enough. We draw a land also. Let's think about this for a moment. We need to get the combo going this turn. If we don't get the combo, pretty much dead in the water. I think we might just be dead here. If we Snapcaster for the other Gather, that gives us essentially 6 points of toughness, 8, 9, and he'll just come over the top. Okay. So we've got no choice here. Yeah, so now like we draw a card and then that's, yeah, not quite enough to kill Titan, unfortunately. I guess if he misplays, other than that I think we're dead. So I guess you always want to play to the chance that he might misplay. No matter how remote that chance might be. And actually with double collar, never mind, my math was off. We're actually fine. So anyways, this is the combo as you see it right now, so hopefully we can stabilize. For some reason I've been thinking we would only have one collar in play, but we do actually have 2, so I think we are just fine. And unfortunately this means we're going to have to sacrifice our Puresteel to take out his Nexus, but honestly we're fine with that since we have 2 more Puresteels in hand. So as long as he doesn't have like Slag Storm, should be okay. It looks like he does have the double Kessig, but I think we're still fine. So we're only going to take it out if he decides to pump. So then I guess he wants to play Solemn. I think we're still fine with that. So we take 4? Do we care? I don't know that we care. let's see. Next turn, what do we need to do? Next turn, we need to Snapcaster into Gather, and still have Puresteel in play. So I think we actually have to take it here. Yeah. So we want to make sure we actually have Paladin in play to be able to use the rest of the tokens to win next turn. Because next turn that's going to be 5, so that's actually going to be 15 damage. Yeah, we're going to kill him next turn on the table. So if he can't kill Puresteel now, the game is over. Oh, let's see, that's actually, yeah, yep, 15 damage. Just on the tokens alone, it'll be 18 with the Snapcaster, and 19 with the Paladin, so. $19 points of damage in 1 turn off the combo. Pretty cool. So unless he has Slagstorm, which he would have already played, game's over. So this is going to be exciting. There's Solemn. So he's going to make us click through the whole thing of it, just in case we screw up. Which I understand, just to burn our clock down a little bit. But yep, this is the combo in action. So almost a full 20 points of damage in 1 turn. Okay, so boarding against Wolf Run. We're going to be bringing in Sword of War and Peace. bring in Spellskite for redirection on the Kessig Wolf runs. We're also going to be bringing in, let's see, I believe that actually is it. He has many targeting functions, especially with the Wolf runs, so Image may not be as good. Now, however, he does run Huntmaster, so it might be worth bringing in Image. Not quite sure yet. He doesn't typically run any birds, but Gutshot is good against the Nexus, so I think we might keep in Gutshot. Gonna cut Probe. Grafdigger's Cage we don't need. Let's see. I think that actually Image might, well, especially against Huntmaster, it is quite good. I think maybe we cut 2 Ponder. Still definitely want to be able to set up the combo. Image is okay. Well, yeah, so I think we're going to cut 2 Ponder here to make room for Image. I'm thinking maybe I want to cut maybe 1 Collar, leave a 3rd Ponderance to do have 4 Snapcaster. Should give a little bit more value. Still want the combo. I think we're just going to go like this. And this hand looks just fine. Definitely happy to go Champion into Gather. And then if we can hopefully go into Snapcaster Gather with Champion still around, that'd be great. Now if he has Slagstorm, which he certainly can have, that's a problem. But still think it's what we want to be doing there. Here I think we want to just go Trinket Mage. Start building up the combo. Okay, so now, I think this turn we just drop War and Peace. Bash in and call it a day. We could have also dropped Collar there and equipped and attacked, but I think I like War and Peace a little bit more, just because, especially if we don't draw the land, it's more threat. There's the Corruptor. Okay. Well, what's the play here? We could go Collar into attack. Seems kind of weak though. I think it's probably better to go Snapcaster into Gather and just bash in, and then potentially Gutshot into Gutshot if we have to on the Elf. But I think that just trading Elf for Mage here is actually fine. Yeah, I think we just want to bash in with the Trinket Mage, see what he does. He's probably happy to stop the beat, so that's fine. So now I think we just go Snapcaster into Gather. Just keep bashing in. There's the Whip Flare. Okay. Okay, so now I think we just go Puresteel into Collar, hopefully draw a land and equip. We could, I mean, we could alternatively go Puresteel into Mortar Pod, which is like a more efficient use of mana. And then I suppose if we draw the land, that might actually be a little bit better. But if we go Collar, then we draw the land to get Equip, and then we can protect Paladin a little bit better. So I think that I think I'd rather do Collar. It's close. I think I'd rather do Collar here. Okay, well, unfortunately we didn't get it, but I think that's okay. And there's the Whip Flare. Okay. This guy's got all kinds of hate. Well, I guess we can just gut shot him now to get value out of Snapcaster. I guess that's the play. So I mean, we don't care about our life total. We just want to try to lower his. I think that's fine, actually. Go to 16. And he has the Ancient Grudge. Okay. So he's brought in a lot of hate for us between the Slagster and Whip Flare and Ancient Grudge. Okay, there's Huntmaster. So I think, I mean, we could just like copy Huntmaster. But I think, we could just drop Mortar Pod and take it out with Snapcaster and Mortar Pod. I think we'd rather just play Sword, though, and bash in. I mean, this does give him a chance to flip Huntmaster, but then again, we also have an active Sword. I think that has to be better. Well, actually, never mind. He has Ancient Grudge, so Sword is probably not the right play here. What is the play? So if we play Mortar Pod, he's going to actually destroy the Mortar Pod before he even gets to creature to live a weapon. So that'll be just terrible. We can image the Huntmaster. The Ancient Grudge is the real problem. I think we have to copy Huntmaster here. Or we could force his hand with Mortar Pod. I think maybe if we force his hand with Mortar Pod, the next turn he flips Huntmaster, kills our guy, gets us for 6, we go to 10. We need a follow-up at that point. We can image, but it doesn't really help us. Otherwise, if we War and Peace, then he just gets that. Yuck. I think maybe the play is just copy Huntmaster here, I think. And then I think we just drop Sword, knowing full well he's going to kill it. Yeah. Or maybe we can try to bait it out by dropping Mortar Pod first. It's probably not the worst plan. Okay, so now he's going to get our Huntmaster. Yep. still has grudge for sword. I think if we attack with both guys, see, he trades the wolf. Wolves trade here. What is the play? Like, he's gonna get sword regardless of ancient grudge. There's no reason to play it. Kind of in a rough spot right now. What he wants to do is he wants to flip back his Huntmaster next turn with Ancient Grudge and Mortar Pot, I think. Hopefully. So I think we just sit. Or we can at least trade wolves here, but I don't think that really helps us. I think we just sit. Whip flare. Yuck. Oof. Okay, that's pretty rough. Let's see. Do we want to flip Huntmaster back to a 2/2? Don't think so. I think we just want to drop Collar, hopefully bait him out on one of these artifacts here. Maybe just hold Collar until we drop Paladin. Might have been better just to hang on to it there. Okay, so hopefully we can draw the fire from the Ancient Grudge at this point. Okay, so there's the Ancient Grudge. I think now, let's see, we probably just want to drop. We need to gain life, but I still think we want to drop the land here, just in case we can equip everything if we get a chance. There's Titan. It's probably game right there, fortunately. So yeah, most likely lost this game here. Going into the next game, I think we do still want to have Imogen. I think it's still good enough against cards like Huntmaster. Yeah, see now we're dead. Okay. Could potentially use Grafdiggers to turn off Ancient Grudge. I mean, it's not bad. Problem is it also shuts off our Snapcaster Mage. And I think Snapcaster does a fair amount for us. Plus we want to be looking for the combo and not wasting time on turning off Grafdigger or turning off Ancient Grudge. I think we just accept the Ancient Grudge here and just kind of try to do as much as we can with what we've got. Okay, so happy with this hand. Hopefully we can get the combo off here and won't run into a Whip Flare. Okay. Actually not what we want to see really. We pretty much want another artifact. Okay, that'll do just fine now. So here we're going to hold on to the Avacyn's collar so we get the most value out of Puresteel. Since all of his kill effects are essentially sorceries, we want to try to play that on the same turn. And like here we could go like Puresteel into Avacyn's collar, but then we just get blown out by Whip Flare. So now we're going to try to bait the Whip Flare with the Snapcaster, and just Snapcaster for Ponder here. I think that's the play. I'm very happy to ship this back. Okay, that's exactly what we want there. Getting a little bit low on the clock, so we gotta be careful. But there's a Whip Flare as predicted. Okay, so now I think at this point we drop War and Peace this turn, and so next turn we drop Puresteel and everything else. Then we can instantly equip. So if he has like the Ancient Grudge, we're in a little bit of trouble, but I think it's still the best play we've got. Otherwise, we could go Trinket Mage into Collar, but I don't think it's as strong. I think we just want to set up our next turn as much as possible. Okay, there's the Titan. And like here we could go like Collar and try to get another land for Mortar Pod, but it's pretty dangerous. I think it's a bit safer to just equip it with War and Peace. And then I think, let's see, do we have enough time? So like he hits us for a lot of damage next turn. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hits us for 11. Next turn we drop Trinket. Next turn we drop Collar, Trinket Mage. Don't have enough for both. Ugh. Yuck. If we draw land next turn, we go Trinket Mage into... Or we could just go Mortar Pod now. We need... I think we need to get lucky here. Let's see, so if we just equip right now, like we can still bash back, and then just use Mortar Pod to kill whatever he puts in the way, unless he plays another Titan, which he could also do. But I think Sword here is probably our best bet. I mean, otherwise it's a gamble. If we don't draw the land there, we just lose. If he has the Ancient Grudge, we're kind of screwed anyways, unfortunately. But, or the Naturalize, that'll help. Yeah, so not a lot we could do there. We pretty much needed him to not have maximum hate, which he did. Don't know that we can come back from this at this point. Let's see. So if we Trinket Mage into Collar, then I think we might have one turn potentially to try to pull it together. So I think now if we draw Paladin next turn, maybe we can pull this off. Okay, there's Slagstorm. Don't think that actually matters. If we draw Paladin, I think we're still maybe potentially okay. Well, no, never mind. We actually need more mana than we have. We're probably just dead here. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's see. Yeah, because he just pumps for trample and it's over. So unfortunately, didn't pull this one out. Still, of course, we're going to play out the card just because we can't assume that he won't misplay. But this should be it. And the Whip Flare into double Slagstorm is pretty rough. And then naturalized backup, so. You know, we definitely did our best, I think, in this one. After board, it gets pretty ugly with, I think, 4 Slagstorm and 2 Whip Flare, possibly more. Yeah. And then I think that they usually board into double Ancient Grudge and possibly 1 to 2 naturalizes. Okay, that's game. Alright, we will see you for round 2.